And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers, Richardson and Harris filling out the wings. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. And it's Milton in at the 1. Inching our way toward the end of the season here in the NBA, Doris, and just how much fatigue after all these games and all these months and practices and travel, how much fatigue are these players feeling, you think, right now?
Well, I think NBA players like to tell us, come March, come April, everybody has bumps and bruises. No one is 100%. What you're hoping to do as an NBA organization is manage the rest that you can possibly give to your guys down the stretch of the season, because the healthier you are going into the postseason, the better off you're going to be. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Harris against Hayward. Tatum on the wing. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Kicks it to Simmons. Embiid is at the elbow. Passes to Harris. The shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And the Celtics looking to bounce back and make another deep playoff run.
And I think, Greg, they certainly have the talent to do it. This is a team that remains on the upswing. They have draft picks and assets. I think they are well positioned for the future.
And he makes the first.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
And so Walker nails both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. The pass to Harris, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Milton, guarded by Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Simmons passes to Embiid. The 3-ball. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. From deep, Walker. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Milton. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. Embiid. Kicks it out to Richardson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Let's now go to the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. See the league's top assist men. 5th on the list, Ben Simmons.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Walker finds Tatum.
Come get it, come get it.
Here is Hayward, guarded by Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Harris.
Well, Gordon Hayward obviously still working his way back to peak form. Let's remember, this guy was an all-star in 2017. We know he can be a franchise guy.
Two.
He misses the free throw. And Doris, you talk about when Gordon Hayward is playing his best. What makes him, in your mind, so special?
Well, when he's right physically, he can be a go-to offensive weapon, Kevin. This guy is the true definition of triple threat, right? He can pick you apart with his passing, with his shooting, and also off the dribble drive. Boy, when he's right, he is tough to stop.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, you have to appreciate the fundamentals that Gordon Hayward possesses. This guy is a tremendous shooter. He's an aggressive rebounder, smart passer, playmaker. What can he do, guys?
Now, here's Richardson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Off the inbound, and a slam dunk by Richardson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Milwaukee.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Now, here's Tice. He's covered closely. Just 4 to shoot. Hayward can hit.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Richardson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Philadelphia shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track.
Walker.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Back to Embiid. He kicks it to Robinson.
Look at the clock.
From deep three-point range, Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Now here's Embiid. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
And the dunk by Brown.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Richardson. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, isn't it? Both teams trading punches.
Yeah, well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cantor's checked in. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
The 76ers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Richardson dishes to Simmons. Passes it to Robinson. Richardson outside. The 3. They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
And he knocks down the first one. And Embiid drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And here's Kanter. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Brown, right side. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, beautiful stroke from Jaylen Brown. Crucial moving forward that he shoot it well from the perimeter.
Hilton the pass to Simmons. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D from Cancer.
Who's got Walker?
Walker surveying the floor. Knocked loose.
Shot.
Offline from the top of the key.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Tatum. 16th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And like you were saying, one of the stronger scorers in the league. A tireless worker on the offensive end, and it's no wonder he's top 20 in points. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Al Horford's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Wanamaker. Richardson covering. Oh, that's blocked. Now the pass to Thibault. And the layup's good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 4. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Celtics. Kicks it to Cantor. Tatum on the wing. And the rejection by Embiid.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Knocked away.
No shot.
Richardson dishes to Simmons. Back to Richardson.
Watch the cutter.
Shot clock at 5. From deep. No good from Simmons.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Tatum. No points in the game yet for him. Top of the key, Wanamaker. Here's Cantor. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The 76ers leading by 4. Out to the right wing.
Turn down. Use that.
Pass to Horford. Here's Thibault. From the arc, buries it from three-point range. Thibault's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now a timeout called by Boston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the 76ers with some changes. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Simmons, and it's Burks in for Josh Richardson. And then for Boston, Robert Williams comes in for Cantor, and it's Williams in for Tatum. Here's Thibault. 5 points in the game. Embiid, the pass to Thibault. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The 76ers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. First free throw is good. You hear these defensive coaches in our meetings, Doris, talk about their players staying on a string, helping the helper. Help defenders in this league are important.
No doubt, and there are certain guys who are gifted defensively. Paul George, to me, was a Defensive Player of the Year category. Rudy Gobert, multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy is considered a great shot blocker, and no question that's the case. But it's because his defensive rotation is so good. Guys like Marcus Smart, the ones willing to give up their body, fly around the floor, be great anticipators. I mean, that impacts winning.
Aren't they fun to watch?
So fun.
Now, here's Scott. 9-point game his last outing. Horford the pass to Thibault. Back to Horford. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. Celtics trail by 6. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Korkmaz kicks to Burks. Here's Thibault. He's got 6. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Williams. From deep 3-point range. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one. Celtics trail by 6. Hayward goes in, and that one is good. Hayward's got 5 now.
Boy, Kev, you love the intensity with which Gordon Hayward plays. He will not give in to the defense on the drive. Wow.
Pass to Thibault. Over Smart. That one wide left. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wanamaker, the three-pointer is right on target. And now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead. Passes it to Scott. Back to Burks. Horford the pass to Thibault. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That one is off.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
He hits the second from the line. Now Hayward. He's got 5. With the floater, and he sinks the layup. Hayward's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes at this rate and doing some of the things that I'm doing, but it's just the way that the game has evolved.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
They've got Tobias Harris. Alec Burks is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Horford. And it's Scott in at the power forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers, and I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and, boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
And Harris drops them both. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
And Wanamaker gets it to go.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Burks the pass to Harris. Taken away by Williams. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Here's Harris. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket, and the shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a three.
Right.
He might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. Outside, Walker launches a three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Walker's got the lead up to 5 now for Boston.
Oh, Kevin, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. Now the dish to Walker. From 12 feet out, buries the jump shot. And it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's the floater. A shot by Milton, no good.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. Number 5 is Marcus Smart.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. Those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Effective doesn't begin to describe this crew. Their defensive skills are game-changing, and it isn't just the steals. It's the ability they have to get in their opponents' heads and force them into bad decisions.
And the 76ers making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And Williams drops them both. And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 9 points. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons. Harris against Hayward to halt the run, but they get it back. Horford dishes to Burks. Got a piece of it. Hayward with the ball. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Now, here's Burks. After Gordon Hayward's miss, here's Milton, defended by Hayward. Harris's shot is off.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Shooting 2.
And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Monday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards.
And looking at the Hornets matchup, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
The free throw drops for Hayward.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Al Horford. And Simmons subbed in for Alec Burks. And then for Boston, Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. Both good from the line that time.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Milton the pass to Harris. Now, here is Robinson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Outside, Walker. Now, here's Hayward. He's tightly guarded. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They need this one. It's deflected. They get it back. Boston's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Brown, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris. And you look at Jaylen Brown, the third pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness, bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
First one falls for him. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And checking out some numbers for Walker, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's averaging 14 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Now, here is Robinson. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and it's blocked.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
The 76ers trail by 13 to the middle. Here's Simmons. The 7-footer falls. Simmons got his first bucket of the night.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Walker finds Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
They've upped their percentage to around 90 from the line today. Great job this quarter.
For Boston, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
And Brown drops them both.
And shooting over 90% from the line here today. In this quarter especially, they've been fantastic.
Here's Milton, guarded by Walker. Milton's shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Kev, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Here's Milton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Cantor against Simmons. Stolen by Walker. Plays it up and banks it in. Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Milton the pass to Simmons. High post, Embiid. Simmons against Cantor. Basket counts. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Now, here's Cantor. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brown down low. Richardson covering. And it's Brown missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Walker. He's got 11, and they pick up 2.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Embiid kicks to Richardson. Poked away and taken away by Brown. Milton grabs the board. Milton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Embiid. Embiid. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And Walker kicks to Brown. To the paint. It's hauled in by Richardson. The 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Milton. Outside, Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Milton. Richardson trying to break loose. The shot by Milton, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Now here's Tatum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Well, Jason Tatum has the kind of size and length to be effective near the cup. Really good job staying in attack mode.
And the 76ers call time here. And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Kemba Walker. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Cantor.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Here's Thibault. He has 7. Here's Tatum. Pass to Wanamaker. Back to Tatum. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Ball's knocked loose, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. In fourth, the Celtics.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
.131 left in the first half. Simmons passes to Richardson. Here's Thibault.
Hey, yo, right here.
Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And here's Simmons for 3. The shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you like to see Jason Tatum be aggressive even when the defense gets physical.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Two.
The first free throw is good.
What's incredible to me is the first time Jason Tatum stepped between the lines as an NBA player, he had a willingness to take on the responsibility of being a go-to scorer, even in the tough moments.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Al Horford, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Simmons, and it's Burks in for Josh Richardson. And so Tatum nails them both. The 76ers trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kick it out. Step out.
Scott inside. He's against Williams. Burks' shot is good.
Really confident handle from Alec Burks. How about the ability to get into the teeth of the defense?
Smart passes to Tatum. Williams up on top. He kicks to Smart. Outside Williams, just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Smart's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Smart. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Brett Brown. Now, Coach, it seemed like you guys came out a little flat. How do you get some energy for the second half?
You just got to go with the people that have energy. I feel like we are not the aggressors. We have to do whatever we're going to do through our defense, and so far it's been poor.
Brett, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah.
So big.
We saw Kemba Walker lighting it up in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Terrific performance so far by Kemba Walker. Tremendous team leader who's become a star in this league. He could be your catalyst offensively, and he makes big shots.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, Ernie, they had a ton of fouls. Jeez. And the points they gave up at the free throw line added up in a hurry. They got to calm down during the break and play much more control in the second half.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center. Here's Thibault. Over Hayward. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Tice finds Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
To me, this is Jaylen Brown at his best, right? A superb player who gets to the rim in no time.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
And the first one drops. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Second free throw, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 15-point game.
I got yours. I got yours.
There's the pass to Milton.
Woo! Kick it out.
Floats one. It's deflected.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
That free throw good from Hayward. Hayward hits them both. The 76ers trail by 17. Pass to Richardson. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Harris kicks to Richardson. Shot clock at 3 from outside the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Richardson's got his third basket of the night right there.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Milton. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Shoots over Walker. But they recover it.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
Here's Milton, and another shot. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 4 rebounds in this game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, don't let Gordon Hayward's polished offensive game deceive you about his athleticism. This guy drives with force to the rim.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. That free throw good from Hayward. And he makes both free throws. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Simmons, 8 points for him. Here's Milton. Embiid wide open. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
It's Brown with the drive, and Brown throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here is Harris. He's got 5. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
One shot.
And Embiid, no good on that one. Celtics leading by 18. Right side to Walker. He's feeling it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Richardson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Simmons. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Pass to Tice. Kicks to Hayward. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Outside, Simmons. Richardson outside.
Screen coming! Joel.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Over Hayward. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
Here's Simmons. Kemba Walker making his last shot. And stolen by Hayward. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. Outside, Walker. And a miss there on the triple.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
I got your help side.
Here's Milton.
I see him.
Count the basket.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Match up on Walker.
Harris against Walker. Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
Well, it's just really good movement in the pick and roll. Gordon Hayward, an expert at knowing what to do in these sets.
Passes it to Simmons.
What's the road?
Here's Milton.
Come around.
Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. Milton's got 7 points in the game.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
I got your help.
Walker with it. 17 points in the game.
Jalen. That's all you.
That one, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Outside, Simmons. And the pass to Milton. And Boston with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. For 3, Hayward. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid, the 76ers trail by 15. Milton the pass to Embiid. Back to Richardson. That shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Hayward. The kick out to Brown.
Yo! Right there! Hey! Watch Kemba! Get him!
From deep.
Get it.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's Simmons. Sweet little floater.
Timeout.
Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
And Simmons is so deft with the floater, freezing the D completely.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
First free throw is good. And Brown drops them both. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the 76ers. Down by 15. Horford dishes to Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 18 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Burks kicks to Scott. On the wing, Harris. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics leading by 18. In the corner, Smart with it. No good with the triple. Philadelphia's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Thibault. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Thibault's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Williams. Here's Smart. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 16. Harris finds Burks. Al Horford. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
Al Horford, a force inside right now, willing himself to the line, getting physical near the basket.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
2.
That free throw, no good.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him Average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
Now, here's Scott. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Horford trying to free himself up. Harris, no good. Celtics leading by 18. There's the triple. Smart misses. And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doris, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
And here's a look at some numbers for Al Horford. Really been a key contributor over the past month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
First one falls for him. Williams, he's checked in for cancer. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Wanamaker. He's got 6. .111 left to play in the third. Pass to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Harris wide open. He shoots, buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
11 feet away, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Here's Burks. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Boston the other way.
Get the perimeter.
Smart passes to Brown.
Watch him. I got him.
5 to shoot.
Come to me, come to me.
From deep three-point. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That is a huge three-pointer. Extends the lead at the last possible second. That'll give him a big boost going into the fourth period.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
First things first down there, we're getting great looks. We've had back cuts that have been open. You guys have cut them, gotten good looks. Keep shooting with great authority.
Well, he's absolutely loving the offensive execution.
Coach Stevens is really motivating this group right now. The offense looks like a well-oiled machine.
I see him.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Down low, it's Harris and Horford. Then there's Richardson, and it's Korkmaz in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Smart on the wing. And too long on the shot.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Come get it.
Offensive rebound. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
To the inside, here's Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now, here's Richardson. Here's Korkmaz. Dishes to Harris. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Smart. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Kev, this is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And so, Smart nails both of them. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the 76ers call time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Now, here's Richardson. Passes it to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. In the corner, it's Harris. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Jump shot is good. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Walker against Richardson. Walker the pass to Brown. Back to Walker. Clock at 6. For 3, drills the three-pointer. Walker's got 20.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Richardson finds Simmons. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 23. The floater in deep. Smart drops it in. Smart's got 6 in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Up top, Simmons. He's guarded by Williams. Williams with the block. They recover it. Harris against Brown. Fader on the way. Harris's shot is off. Here's Boston now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Walker dishes to Brown. Left side, Williams. The feed now to Tatum. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Richardson kicks to Simmons. He gets it in there.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
Inside, here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And it's now 23 points for Jaylen Brown.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Simmons. And stolen by Tatum.
Help out on Jason.
The pass to Williams. Tatum dishes to Walker. He kicks it to Brown. Embiid comes with a double team. Clock at 4. And here's Tatum for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, the ability to stretch you to deep, and Tatum's impact is so profound.
Simmons passes to Richardson. On the wing, Harris. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Tatum draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Glenn Robinson III comes in for Harris. And Raul Neto's subbed in for Richardson. Then for the Celtics, Cantor, he's checked in for Williams. Green comes in for Smart. And it's Edwards in for Walker. And that one falls for Tatum. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Edwards against Robinson. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cantor. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Robinson against Green. Korkmaz passes to Robinson. From downtown, the rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From 11 feet away, will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Robinson down low. Edwards defending. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Green gets it to go. And so here is Philadelphia. Neto surveying the floor. With the teardrop, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 18 rebounds. Edwards passes to Cantor. Tatum on the wing. Over in the corner, Green. 4 on the clock. Shoots. Here's Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Now here's Embiid. Off target with the jump hook.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And here's Edwards. Brown outside. Now Cantor. Back to Brown. Here's the 3. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. Down low. Here's Neto, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Passes to Tatum. And there's the pass to Edwards. Misses off the left iron. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Robinson kicks to Korkmaz. Embiid, the pass to Neto. Green with the rebound. Boston shooting in this game, 45%. Tatum with it. Outside, Green. Here's Tatum. Charity stripe shot, and he nails the jumper.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Philadelphia shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Now, here is Robinson. Teardrop shot. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Edwards passes to Cantor, and there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Scotty's checked in for Embiid. And then for Boston, Robert Williams comes in for Tatum. And it's Ogilvy in for Brown. Here is Edwards. Now, here's Green. Pass to Cantor. Just 5 on the clock. Green inside the three-point line. Again, the miss by the Celtics. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Neto, the pass to Korkmaz. 76ers moving the ball around. Robinson kicks to O'Quinn. From deep, Neto sinks the triple. Neto's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Jaylen Brown.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Edwards passes to Cantor. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Offline with his 3. Here's Neto. Edwards defending. It's tipped. 20 seconds left in the game. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Cantor. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Neto. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.